Thank you everyone for joining and for practicing together. So we will start in seated position. Your legs crossed. If that works for you, if it's not an option, you may keep them straight. And we're going to sit for a few moments. We're going to connect with the body. We're going to calm the mind and just prepare ourselves for tonight's practice. So take a comfortable position, relax your hands on your laps, close your eyes. And just take a few deep breaths in and out through your nose. Breathing in and breathing out, connecting with this present moment. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's relax the crown, the top of the head. Let's relax the forehead. Relax your eyes, your eyelids. Relax your cheeks, your nose. Relax your mouth, tongue, your chin. Relax your neck. Relax your right shoulder and left shoulder. Relax your right arm and left arm. Relax your chest, your heart. Relax your upper back, your lower back. Relax your belly. Relax your hips, your thighs. Relax your knees, your calves. Relax your ankles, feet, toes. Relaxing the whole body and mind. Let's place palms in front of the heart and set an intention for today's practice. For today's practice, we're going to focus on love. So the intention for today's practice is, I choose to be loving and kind with myself. I choose to be loving and kind with myself. I choose to be loving and kind with myself. On your next inhale, you may open your eyes and lift your arms up and look up. And very slowly start bringing your arms over to the left side. Keeping your sitting bones on the mat. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to lower. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to lower. And breathe. We're holding the pose and not the breath. On the inhale, bring the arms back up and exhale over to the other side. Lengthening and lowering. Lengthening and lowering. On the inhale, back up, and as you exhale this time, place your left hand on the mat and bring your arm, the lifted arm, towards your head. Lengthening and lowering, lengthening and lowering. Inhale, both arms up, and exhale over to the other side. breathing in, breathing out. Going deeper into the pose. With the inhale, we'll lengthen. With the exhale, we'll lower. Inhale, both arms up. And this time as we exhale, we twist over to the left side and look above the left shoulder. On the next inhale, lift both of your arms up and exhale, twist over to your other side. Lengthening and twisting. A little bit more. On the next inhale, lift your arms up, and as you exhale, release and place the tips of the fingers on the mat. Place your hands on top of your knees. Bring your back backwards, and on the inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale to the front. Exhale, back. You may close your eyes. Inhale to the front. One more time, back. And to the front. And back to center. You may open your eyes if you wish, or keep them closed and stay focused on yourself. Remember the intention. Be loving and kind with yourself throughout today's practice. Bring your body to the left, to the front, to the right, and back, and keep moving in that direction. The sitting bones are grounded on the mat. And reverse direction. And back to center. On the next inhale, we're going to extend the right leg and place the left foot on the inner thigh. The toes are pointing up towards the sky. On the inhale, we're going to lift the arms up. And as we exhale, we're reaching for the foot. If that's not an option tonight, you can rest your hands on top of your shin, or if you can grab your ankle and foot, whatever works for you. Just be kind and be patient with your body and with yourself. With the inhale, we're lengthening the spine. With the exhale, we're lowering. Lengthening and lowering. Relax the head. Inhale, lift your arms up, and exhale, release your arms. With the index and middle finger of your right hand, reach for your big toe, or simply rest your hand on top of your shin, or grab your ankle, and the other arm, start lifting it up, and slowly moving down towards the leg. And notice what happens in the body. Which parts of the body are engaged? Where do you feel the stretch? Where is it? Be curious about yourself. Notice. Inhale, both arms up, and release this side, and let's switch legs. Opposite leg extended. This time, the right foot is on your inner thigh. Inhale to lift both of your arms up, and exhale, reach for your foot. Remember your options to either grab your ankle or place your hands on top of your shin. Inhale to lengthen the spine, exhale to lower. Lengthening and lowering and breathing. Relax your head and just notice which areas in your body are active. Discomfort is acceptable, but we're not looking for pain. So if you need to modify at any point, please modify the pose. Listen to your body. Be kind to yourself. Inhale, lift both of your arms up and release. This time with the index and middle of your left hand, reach for your big toe. grab your big toe, lift the opposite arm up, and slowly start moving down towards your leg. So do I feel the stretch on the lateral side of my body? Is it in my knee, my leg? Where do I feel it? Be kind with these areas, be mindful of them. And slowly release this pose by lifting both arms up and release your hands. And next time, we're going to extend both legs, both feet, toes active, feet active, toes pointing up. You can take the flesh out of your sitting bones. Lift your arms up. And as we exhale, we're reaching for the big toes or feet. We can grab your ankles or shins. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to move forward and down. Lengthening and moving down. Check your breath. If you're holding the breath, you need to change the pose. We want to make sure we can breathe and still practice. On the next inhale, lift your arms up, and as you exhale, place the hands right behind you. Your fingers are pointing towards your hips, and we will try a reverse plank pose. So I'm spreading my fingers widely, pressing them down, and on the inhale, lift your hips and look up. Eventually, your feet may be on the floor. And very slowly release the pose, roll over, and we're going into table pose. Your knees and hands are on the mat, knees are hip width apart, the top of the feet are on the mat. And let's do a few rounds of cat-cow. I invite you one more time to close your eyes and really pay attention to yourself. Pay attention to what's happening inside of us. Close your eyes. And on the inhale, actually, if you don't know what I'm talking about, what kind of pose this is, so it's better probably to practice a little bit with me first before we close eyes. So on the inhale, lift your tailbone, lift the head and look up. So this is our cow pose. And as you exhale, this is your cat. And then we'll do a few rounds of those. So if you feel confident, you may close your eyes and just keep moving at your own pace. We're not competing here. We're just observing, raising our awareness. Breathing in and breathing out, moving, aware of each breath, of each movement, each sensation, each feeling. And find your way to table pose. You may open your eyes. And on the next inhale, we're going to lift just the right knee off the mat. And we're going to open a little bit the right hip. So we're going to lift up and try to draw a circle with your knee. And you want to make a big circle. So you're moving in one direction first, moving with awareness. Opening the hip and reverse direction. And let's do one more round here. And release. Place the knee on the mat. And on the inhale, we're going to lift the opposite knee off the mat. So inhale, lift. And start opening, this time your left hip, moving in one direction with awareness, breathing, and enjoying this present moment just as it is. I'm here taking care of my body, taking care of myself. And switch direction, moving in opposite direction. Make the circle as big as possible. Don't try to keep it too simple, but at the same time, we don't want to cause any damage to the body. And last round, and release the pose. The next pose is puppy stretch. We're keeping both knees where they are, the hips stay where they are, only the hands are walking away from us. Both hands walking away, the chest is pressing down, and we're lengthening the spine. You may rest your chin on your yoga mat, your forehead, if you wish, on the yoga mat. And stay here and keep breathing. And notice how your body responds. Make sure you're breathing in the pose, aware of any sensations that arise in the body. On the inhale, walk the hands back towards yourself into table pose. And this time we're going to stretch the soles of the feet, tuck your toes, and sit on your heels. If this is not an option at all, for example, you may have some injuries in your ankles, then I invite you to use your yoga blocks. You may sit on top of your yoga blocks, and this might be an option. And just keep your feet flat on the mat. So whatever works for you. Another option is to simply keep your hips off your heels. So whatever works for you. And we're going to start with the soles of the feet. Extend the right arm, fingers pointing down, and start slowly bringing your pinky finger towards yourself. And stretch your pinky finger. If it gets too intense, remember you always have the option to lift your hips off your heels. Release the pinky and bring your ring finger towards yourself. The rest of the fingers are pointing down. Release this one and bring your middle finger. Fully aware of the sensations in the heels. Release this one and bring your index back. Release this one and your thumb. Release, bring all of them back mindfully and shake this hand. And let's bring the other one. Are you aware of your feet? Bring your pinky finger of the other hand. Release this one. Continue with your ring finger. And release your middle. Release your index and your thumb. Bring all of them back and shake. And on the next inhale, lift your arms up. And as you exhale, relax your hands on the mat. Keep your toes lifted and just observe what is the feeling, what are the feeling sensations in the feet. And then you may tap. Tap your toes. Tap your toes. And now I invite you to sit for a moment on top of your heels. Again, you always have the option to sit on blocks. Place the hands right behind you, fingers pointing towards your hips. And your fingers are widely spread out. And on the inhale, lift your chest and look up. And exhale, release the pose. And let's try one more pose here, just to give a little bit more time to our feet to go back to normal. We're going to continue with cow face pose. So for the next pose, we're going to place the right hand on top of the left shoulder blade. So this is what it looks like from the back. And with the other hand, you're reaching for your fingers. If this is not an option today, you may use your yoga strap. And this is what it would look like. So they're moving towards each other. So you still feel the stretch, but we're moving with awareness, mindfully. So whatever works for you, you may use any kind of belt. And one elbow is pointing down, the other elbow is pointing up. And so for this pose, people tend to bring their head too much forward. So bring your chin slightly back so that the back of the neck is aligned with your spine. And breathe. Close your eyes for a moment. Focus on your upper arms. Where do you feel it? Where in the body do you feel it? And just be mindful of that. And open your eyes, release this pose. And we're going to try the other side. If you feel like moving a little bit your shoulders in one direction, in opposite direction. And let's try the other side. So this time the left hand is on top of your right shoulder blade. With the other hand, you're reaching for your fingers. And if you can grab them, remember your option with the yoga strap, yoga belt. One elbow pointing up, the other one pointing down. The back of the head aligned. Your neck aligned with the spine. And you may close your eyes again and just notice, how do you feel on this side? Just be aware. Even if you can't reach that far, just the fact that they're moving towards each other. Be grateful for that. Be happy with that. You're trying, you're working. Be kind, be loving. And release this side. Again, if you feel like moving a little bit, your arms, shoulders in one direction and opposite direction. And let's continue with table pose. And from table, downward dog. So for downward dog, we're going to tuck the toes in, bring the hips back, and lift the knees off the mat. So this is our first downward dog. I invite you to bend your legs to the knees and lift the heels up and down. Lifting the heels up and down, massaging the toes. And now let's remain still for a moment. The chest is moving down towards the yoga mat. The hips are moving back and up, so you're lengthening your spine. If you can't keep your legs straight, you can keep them slightly bent at the knees and just keep shifting your hips back and up. So we want to, for this pose, we want to shift the weight from the wrist back towards the heels, and eventually the heels reach the mat. Now let's walk the feet to the front of the yoga mat and find your way to halfway lift. As you exhale, reach for your big toes. You can grab your big toes. And on the next inhale, lift your arms up, open your heart, and exhale, palms to heart center. Close your eyes for a moment. And let's remind ourselves the intention for today's practice. I choose to be loving and kind to myself. I choose love and kindness under all circumstances. I choose to treat myself with love and kindness. And notice when you're saying these words, how do you feel? Acknowledge that. You may open your eyes, lift your arms up, and look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale into halfway lift. Exhale, hands on the mat, step back into plank pose. Relax your knees, relax the top of the feet, bring the hips back, and find your way to baby cobra. Slide into baby cobra. Elbows closer to the body, hands pressing down. Press the hands and find your way to downward dog. On the next inhale, lift the right leg back up, high up. As you exhale, bend that leg at the knee and place the right foot in between the hands, left knee on the mat, the top of the left foot on the mat. Lift your arms up. Exhale, hands on the mat. Step back to downward dog. If this is not an option, you always have the choice first to go to table pose and then downward dog. Listen to your body, listen to your unique body needs. Be your unique self. Bring the left leg back up, high up, and step forward with the left foot. If this is not an option, first go to table pose and then step forward. And lift your arms up. Just one thing to keep in mind, when you're in low lunge, you want to have your left knee and left ankle aligned. So we have more stability, and just to treat our body with kindness and don't do any damage. As you exhale, hands on the mat. Step back to downward dog. Walk your feet to the front, halfway lift. Inhale, release the hands, tips of the fingers on the mat, head relaxed. Inhale, arms up, palms to heart center. I choose love and kindness. I choose love and kindness. Say that to yourself. I choose love and kindness under all circumstances. This is how I choose to treat myself, with love and kindness. You may open your eyes, lift your arms up, and exhale down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands on the mat. Now you have the option to step back or jump into plank pose. A few variations here. So if you would like, you can repeat the previous sequence or replace the knees on the mat and found our way to baby cobra. Or I'm going to offer one more variation here, and it's called chaturanga. So we're slowly shifting the weight forward, lowering down, and inhale into upper dog. The knees are off the mat. Very slowly find your way to downward dog. Lift the back leg up and step forward. If this is not an option, remember, you have the choice first to go into table pose and then step forward. On the next inhale, we're going to lift the arms up. So we're in crescent lunge right now. If this is not an option today, you always have the option to place the left knee off on the mat. Exhale, hands on the mat, and step back to downward dog, or table pose first, and then downward dog. Left leg back up, high up, and step forward with the left foot in between your hands. Arms lifted, keep breathing. If you don't really feel anything in this pose, I invite you to slowly lower a little bit, and you'll start feeling it. Keep your right knee and ankle aligned. Exhale, hands on the mat, and step back to downward dog. Walk your feet to the front, halfway lift. Exhale, tips of the fingers on the mat. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, palms to heart center. Keep your eyes closed. And notice what comes to your mind while you're here. What is your choice? How do you choose to treat yourself? Open your eyes, lift your arms up, and forward fold. Inhale into halfway lift. Exhale, hands on the mat. Again, you have the choice either to step back or jump into plank pose. But this time we're going to place the knees and the top of the feet on the mat. Bring the hips back, lower down, and inhale into And we'll go into a deeper expression of baby cobra. So again, you have to listen to your body and be really mindful of your lower back. We're pressing the hands down, the elbows are closer to the body, and I'm start lifting my chest. And at the same time, I pay attention to my lower back. And here we're going into Sphinx pose. The forearms are on the mat, and you're looking forward. And if this is already enough, I invite you to stay in this pose. I'm going to offer one more modification here. And for the next pose, we're going to separate slightly the legs. And on the inhale, we're going to lift the belly off the mat as well and place the hands. The hands are on the mat. And we're in seal pose. The chest and the belly are off the mat. For some of us, this may not be an option at all. So please either repeat your baby cobra or another variation of cobra. Slowly lower yourself down. Very slowly. Bring the legs closer to each other. Press the hands down. And very slowly start lifting your chest. We're going into child's pose, where the knees are close to each other. And we'll sit on top of the heels. You have the option to keep the arms extended. You can rest your forehead on top of your forearms, or you can keep your arms on either side of your body and relax your forehead, wherever works for you. And just rest here to give the lower back a little bit of time to adjust. And from here, we're going to continue with table pose, and from table to downward dog. One more time, we're going to lift the right leg back up. This time we will bend it at the knee and bring it over to the left side. We're opening the right side of the body. You may look at your right foot under your left armpit. And release this foot. Lift the left leg back up. Bend it at the knee and over to the right. And release the foot, place it on the mat. We're going to step forward with the right foot and keep the left foot on the mat. We're going to lift one more time the arms up. And this time, as we exhale, we're going to place palms to heart center. You may remain here. Another option is to try the twist over to your right side. Keep your elbows at shoulder height. And another option is to place your left elbow on top of your right thigh and gaze above the right shoulder. Release the twist. Place the hands on the mat, or the tips of the fingers on the mat. Or if this is not an option, if you have yoga blocks, you may place them on top of yoga blocks. And slowly start bringing your hips back as you straighten the front leg. And you may walk the tips of the fingers away from you. And relax. On the inhale, bend your leg at the knee. Place the right hand on top of your right knee and slowly start bringing that right knee away from you, and only the outer edge of your right foot is on the mat. And if you'd like to go a little bit deeper into this pose, I invite you to look above your right shoulder. Slowly release this pose. Both hands on the mat, and options: first table pose and then downward dog, or straight into downward dog. Step forward with the left foot. right knee on the mat. If you have gentle knees, you always have the option to fold your yoga mat. Inhale, lift your arms up. Open your heart and breathe. Bounce to heart center. And twist this time over to the other side with an option to place your right elbow on top of your left thigh and gaze above the left shoulder. Keep breathing. Release the twist, hands on the mat, or tips of the fingers on the mat, or on top of a yoga block, the hands, and slowly start bringing your hips back into straighten the front leg, walk the hands away from you, or the tips of the fingers, and breathe. And now while we're here, and this for some of us is a really challenging pose, you can say to yourself, I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. I love my body. I love myself. And that's why I'm taking a good care of myself. I love myself. And this is my choice today. I invite you to bend your leg at the knee and place your left hand on top of your left knee and slowly start moving it away from you, and only the outer edge of your foot is on the mat. So this is one option. The other hand is on the mat. And if you'd like to try a little bit to go deeper into the twist and look above your left shoulder, that's an option as well. And release this side, and going back to downward dog or table pose first and then downward dog. Next pose is child's pose. This time we're keeping the knees away from each other. We're sitting on the heels. You can keep your arms extended, or you can keep them closer and rest your forehead on top. Notice how you feel. What is happening in the body right now at this present moment? I invite you to close your eyes and really bring your attention inward. Where do you feel the stretch? And stay with these areas. They need your love. They need your attention. Do not avoid them. Be with them. Stay with them. Love them. Send them your love. You can say it to your hips. I love my hips. I love my hips. I love my hips, and that's why I'm taking care of them. I love them, and I'll spend time with them to take a good care of them. I choose to treat myself with love and kindness. I choose love and kindness right now. That's my choice. And just notice when you're saying these powerful words, what happens inside your body? Just notice. You're making this choice. You're sending this energy out there. And the universe responds by sending you more of the same. You make that powerful choice. You are a creator. On the next inhale, find your way to table pose. And downward dog. Find your way to downward dog. And from downward dog, walk the hands back towards yourself. Inhale into halfway lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, relax your arms. And we will continue with the balancing sequence. Tree pose is our first pose. Ground your feet. Place your arms for a moment by the side. Close your eyes and just notice your balance. How stable are you at this present moment? Open your eyes. And on the next inhale, we're going to start with the left foot. So option number 1, toes on the mat. Option number 2, your foot is on your calf. or your foot is above your knee on your inner thigh. Once you decide where you'd like to be, connect with your beautiful heart. Palms in front of your heart center. And I invite you to focus on an object that is completely still and work with your breath. Work with your powerful breath. That will help you with the balance. Work with your breath. It will calm your mind. Keep breathing. Open your arms, happy trees, extend your leg to the side with an option to smile. Smile to yourself. And you can probably say, I love myself. Why not? I love myself. I love myself just the way I am. And release the side. And if you feel like moving a little bit, your heels up and down, go ahead and do so, because we're going to try the other side. Remember your choices, kindness and love today. That's our focus. We start with ourselves first. Next time, so the next, let's try with the other foot on the other side. So you have the three options, either your toes on the mat, your foot on your calf, or on your inner thigh. Connect with your beautiful heart and breathe. Breathe. And be here. Be present. Be aware for everything that arises. Open your arms. Extend the leg with a beautiful wide smile. And release the side. And if you feel like lift a little bit, moving, massaging your ankles one direction, the opposite direction. I'm sending love to you guys as well. And let's continue with the next balancing pose. So the next one is Warrior 3. We're going to lift the arms up. And we're going to kick the right leg back. And the upper body is moving forward and down. And let's try to stay here for about 2-3 breaths. Your arms and leg are parallel to the mat. Inhale, lift yourself up and release your arms. Again, if you feel like moving a little bit, massaging your ankles or toes. And now let's try the other side. Lift your arms up. And this time kick the left leg back. Arms are moving down while the leg is going back and up. Keeping them parallel to the floor. With your powerful breath. You are breathing only at this present moment. And release the pose. Release your arms. And let's try another balancing pose. This time we're going to start with the left foot. So lift your left foot. Place your hands on top of your shin. Open your chest. And try to bring the knee as close as possible to your chest. So one option is to remain here. Even if this is a little bit too hard, remember you have walls around you, so be kind and help yourself. So you may always place one hand on top of your wall and support. And you can try a little bit for a second without the help of the wall and then with the wall. So if this is, for some of us, a good place to be, please remain here. I'm going to offer another variation modification here. We're going to release the right hand and bring the right arm to the right, and the left leg is going over to the left, and the gaze is above the right arm. Remember to breathe. And smile. Why not smile at the same time? Breathing and smiling. And release the side. And again, if you feel like moving a little bit, go ahead and do so. Luckily, we have only 2 legs, so we're going to repeat the same on the other side. Okay, so let's begin. Lift your right foot off the mat, hands on your shin. Bring the knee towards your chest and breathe. And let's try the other variation here. Releasing the left arm, bringing it over to the left. Option to look above your left arm, and the right leg is over to the right. I choose to smile. I choose to be healthy and happy. I choose love. That's my choice. That's my choice. And release the side. Lift your heels. And we'll continue with the next sequence. So our transition pose is chair pose. Bend your legs at the knees. Sit comfortably on that invisible chair. Arms are extended. Try to keep your back nice and long. And keep lowering down. And let's remain still now. And just breathe. Breathe and breathe. I am. Inhale, I. Exhale, am. I am. I am. I am. I am. And lower all the way down to the mat. We're going to continue with both poses. On the next inhale, we're going to lift both feet off the mat and keep your calves parallel to the floor. We're not collapsing in the back, keeping it active, back and straight. The back is straight. Arms are by the side, and keep your legs bent at the knees. And look at your toes. And you can say to your toes, I love my toes. I love my toes. I love my toes. That's how we treat every single part of our body, with love and kindness. We love and accept every single part of us. I love myself. And release your feet. Give yourself a loving hug. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and out. Open your eyes. And on the next inhale, we're going to one more time repeat this pose, but we're going to move a little bit. Again, keep your legs bent at the knees, arms by the side. And on the exhale, we're going to lower down. On the inhale, the knees move towards the chest. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, knees towards the chest. Even if your feet are just a little bit lifted, that's okay. You don't have to keep them so high. And keep moving, engaging your abs, taking care of every single part of the body. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. And now we can say on the inhale, I, exhale, M. Inhale, I, exhale, M. Inhale, I, exhale, M. Last time. And exhale, and feet on the mat. Give yourself a hug. Close your eyes. On the next inhale, open your eyes. And we'll try butterfly pose. The soles of the feet are touching. Hands are under the feet. Interlace your fingers. Slowly start bringing your chest forward and lift your knees up and down. Lifting the knees, moving them up and down. And you may close your eyes. Now open your eyes if your eyes were closed. And this time we're going to use the hands to open the soles of the feet a little bit more. And with the elbows, we're going to press the calves a little bit more down, opening a little bit more the hips. The chest is moving down towards the floor. First forward and then down. And you can relax your head. And slowly release the pose. Bring the knees towards each other with the hands. And place your left leg under the right leg. If this is not an option, just keep your bottom leg straight. And on the next inhale, we're going to lift the arms up. And as we exhale, we twist over to the left side and look above the left shoulder. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist over to your other side. On the inhale, lift your arms up. And release the arms, switch legs. Remember the option to keep your bottom leg straight. Lift your arms up, twist over to the left side, look above your left shoulder. You can place your right elbow on top of your left knee. Arms up and twist over to the other side. And place this time your left elbow on top of your left knee and gaze above the right shoulder. Lift your arms up. And release your arms, extend your legs, and keep your arms right in front of you. And slowly make sure there is enough space behind you. Slowly lower yourself down, down, down until you're eventually on the mat. Arms by the side. And on the next inhale, we're going to bring the left knee towards the chest. And we're going to place the right hand on top. And slowly start bringing that leg over to the right side. And you can keep moving it as much as you can, and either rest your knee on top of a yoga block or on the mat, if that's an option. And keep your left arm at shoulder height, extend it over to the left side, and you may look above your left arm. And while you're in this gentle spinal twist, just notice your current state of your body, your mind. How do you feel about yourself? Release the side, extend the leg. Inhale, bring your other knee, right knee towards your chest. Place your left hand on top and slowly start bringing it over to your left side. The right arm is extended to the right at shoulder height and gazes above the right arm. You may close your eyes. And slowly release this side. And find your way to the final pose for tonight, Shavasana. Keep your arms by your side. Allow your feet to drop in opposite directions. Close your eyes. And if you wish to cover yourself with something, feel free. And I'll be guiding you through this final pose. Please remain lying on the mat. I'll be guiding you from seated. Just close your eyes and allow your body to take care of itself. Before we go into deep relaxation, you can take the time to express gratitude for yourself, for taking the time to be with yourself, to practice. And express gratitude to yourself for being loving and kind with yourself and compassionate and understanding. And now I invite you to slowly bring your attention to your feet and give yourself permission to relax completely your feet. And repeat yourself mentally, I relax my feet. I relax my feet. My feet are relaxed. I relax my ankles. Repeat it mentally. I relax my ankles. My ankles are relaxed. I relax my calves. I relax my calves. My calves are relaxed. I relax my shins. I relax my shins. My shins are relaxed. I relax my knees. I relax my knees. My knees are relaxed. I relax my thighs. I relax my thighs. My thighs are relaxed. I relax my hips. I relax my hips. My hips are relaxed. I relax my belly. I relax my belly. My belly is relaxed. I relax my lower back. I relax my lower back. My lower back is relaxed. I relax my heart. I relax my heart. My heart is relaxed. I relax my chest. I relax my chest. My chest is relaxed. I relax my upper back. I relax my upper back. My upper back is relaxed. I relax my right shoulder. I relax my right shoulder. My right shoulder is relaxed. I relax my right arm. I relax my right arm. My right arm is relaxed. I relax my left shoulder. I relax my left shoulder. My left shoulder is relaxed. I relax my left arm. I relax my left arm. My left arm is relaxed. I relax my neck. I relax my neck. My neck is relaxed. I relax my chin and cheeks. I relax my chin and cheeks. My chin and cheeks are relaxed. I relax my mouth and tongue. I relax my mouth and tongue. My mouth and tongue are relaxed. I relax my nose. I relax my nose. My nose is relaxed. I relax my forehead. I relax my forehead. My forehead is relaxed. I relax my entire face. I relax my entire face. My entire face is relaxed. I relax my head. I relax my head. My head is relaxed. I relax my whole body. I relax my entire body. My entire body is relaxed. I relax my body. I relax my body. My body is relaxed. And now I invite you to place your left hand on top of your heart, really close to your heart. And the other hand, if you wish, you can place it on your belly. Focus on your heart and speak to your heart. Say to your heart, I love you. And say it honestly and sincerely. I love you. Talking to yourself with love, kindness, compassion, and understanding, as well as acceptance. I love you. And your heart will respond. I love you. And just stay with these feelings, sensations in the body. Notice how you feel when you're treating yourself with love and kindness. Be mindful, be aware how you treat yourself. And very slowly start wiggling your toes. your fingers. You may move your head from side to side, waking up the body, preparing the body for this new beginning, more peaceful, more joyful, full of love and abundance. I invite you to bring your arms overhead and give yourself a nice stretch. I invite you to bring your knees towards your chest and give yourself a loving hug. Give yourself a hug and rock from side to side, left to right and right to left. Roll over to one side, pause there for a moment. And on the next inhale, find your way to seated. With your legs crossed, eyes closed. And we're going to place palms in front of the heart center. Connect with the wisdom, with the truth within. Connect with your divine nature. Connect with the loving, compassionate being who you truly are. Thinking, speaking, and acting from the heart. Let's place hands between the eyebrows and repeat mentally, let my thoughts be kind, and send a few loving thoughts to yourself. Thumbs closer to your lips and repeat mentally, let my words be kind, and send a few words to everyone who practiced yoga with you tonight. And let also send a few kind, loving words to everyone, every being on this planet right now at this moment. Let's send everyone our love and positive thoughts. And bring your thumbs closer to your heart and repeat mentally, let my actions be kind and do something kind for someone who you love, you care for, you respect. May all beings be happy, be in peace, and be free from fear and negativity. The light, the divine in me, bows to the light, the divine in each one of you. Namaste, divine beings. And whenever you feel ready, you may open your eyes. Sending love to all of you. Take care of yourself. And be aware of your choices. Choose love and be love. Take care of yourself. Namaste, everyone.